you kind of thought about the punt return game, and I guess which guys are kind of looking at?
Contribute right away, so there'll be a good battle there, but it'll be an explosive playmaker whoever wins it.
Do you think a guy like Ian can come in and really challenge for that spot?
No question. I watched Wes Welker, Danny Amendola, those guys did as true freshmen, and so I think with his confidence level, he has a chance to come in and be that guy, but he's going to have to beat out some really good players already.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Jordan Davis? You guys seem like you have a bunch of receivers across the board, but when he gets in and he gets his chance, he seems like he's always making a play.
He is, and that's credit to him. Works his butt off. One of the hardest workers on the team, and walked on from a smaller university and earned everything he's got. So he's a great testament of what hard work and dedication will do, and he's a team favorite because they know where he's come from.
Is there one position battle that you're really keeping an eye on in this Saturday scrimmage?
No, not one that jumps out. I still want to see some of those younger corners emerge. Justice has really done a good job, and he's kind of held one of those spots down. But we got 5 or 6 guys vying for that other corner, and we got some guys coming in that are also going to be a part of that. So I want to see some of those younger corners step up.
In practices, has there been a dominant side of the football, or has it been pretty even with those sides kind of getting their way, depending on the day?
Yeah, I'd say spring ball usually is it's pretty even. You're trying to install more than you are script for success, and so usually you go back and forth, and that's a sign of a good team. So I felt like we've had a lot of that, and had some veterans on defense step up and be more leaders, and that's helping us out in football.
Coach, you see the excitement building with the season tickets, almost getting sold out. Kind of talk about the excitement bringing around this program right now.
Yeah, that's awesome for our players. They worked their butts off all year to get really 6 opportunities, sometimes 5 in that stadium, and so you want them to have the best atmosphere possible, and that means a lot to them and our program. Those people would show up and get rowdy and be there, and so to have those season ticket sales at that number already is huge for this program.
And you're looking forward to that this weekend?
Yeah, hopefully it's a great turnout. Be tough to outdo those people in Midland. They showed up and were rowdy and tailgating, and so hopefully we have a bunch of people come out. It's supposed to be a nice day, and a bunch of former players will be back, so it'll be exciting.
Last year was the year of the walk-ons, so to speak. Who are some walk-ons before who are not that have the keep around the spring game and might have kids?
That's a good question. Jordan Davis is a guy he's been put on since, but he's a walk-on here. Tanner Taft, the backup quarterback, is a guy who's continuing to improve and get more reps, and so I'd say those 2 guys right now, and we'll have another class coming in. We take a lot of pride in that program. The guys will bring in, so there'll be guys that step up and end up contributing a lot next year.
Coach, there was a little internet rumor about you maybe suiting up for a series or 2. Did you give that any consideration, or was that just the wheels in motion?
I did not. I'm afraid some other players may try to cheap shot me or late hit me, so I'm going to stay out of that deal. I don't know where that got started, but I'm going to stay away from that.
Coach Davis said that you guys had won the practice yesterday and had been really kind of rubbing it in. Was that kind of a make-up for the Friday night when he kind of took advantage of some things?
Yeah, the Friday night deal was embarrassing for us defensively. You guys saw it, and that's not really how we've been practicing. We've been back and forth with the offense like a typical spring, and then it was top-heavy offense and really poor tackling, poor on the perimeter, poor pursuit angles Friday night, and really I think the guys care. I don't think we were mentally ready to go. We weren't sharp. Challenged them yesterday to step up and respond, and we were able to do that a little bit. So we'll go back and forth again. I mean, the main thing is Saturday morning when we turn the lights back on in the stadium that we produce.
Coach, what does that say about the team whenever you guys can go back and forth like that and compete with each other?
A lot of competition, a lot of spirit, a lot of energy, a lot of guys doing a lot of good things, and there's a lot of combinations that we're putting on the field right now. So, like I said before, I wouldn't get too concerned about exactly what the overall picture looks. As far as units, is it the 1s running? Is the 2s running? Do we have 3s in? Because we're really kind of intertwined in a lot of those groups right now. And a lot of guys are playing. What I was most disappointed, and our staff was disappointed with, was just the lack of energy, enthusiasm, and tackling on Friday night. And I think we came back and showed that we were back into it yesterday and had some success like we'd been having.
Coach, a year into it, who's made the biggest improvement on the defense from year 1 to year 2 now?
Keenan Ward's a name that keeps surfacing, a guy that, we sat down when we first got here that had been a receiver and been a skilled guy on offense. Prior to us being here, we said, give us a chance on defense. Give us a spring to give this safety position a go. We didn't know who the safeties were going to be last spring. The at this time, and he was able to do that. A kid that continues to work his craft and he's become tougher. He's actually trying to throw his body on people and be more physical, and he's doing a better job on the perimeter for us.
Coach, how far ahead are you guys last year compared to now? I mean, just with verbiage and just everything as a whole.
Yeah, just second time through it, and again, the guys feel more comfortable. You can see a difference between a Josh Keys, a Keelan McElrath, guys that haven't been here, and then compare them to the guys that have been through the system for a year. It's night and day. They're trying to get comfortable with the verbiage, and really, again, the pace of our offense is something that is very stressful on a defense. And if you throw the kitchen sink and guys are trying to learn their position and deal with how fast we're going on offense, that's pretty tough. So for our guys, just understanding the expectations and knowing that what the verbiage is, it's a lot cleaner. It was a lot cleaner from day one.
Coach, how important is it going to be for the defense to play well, considering there's not going to be a whole lot of football played until you guys come back for fall camp?
Yeah, we have to play well. We said all along. We said since we've been in this building, we want to win. We want to win championships here, and to win championships, you got to play great defense. And we've shown our kids know what it's supposed to look like on tape now. There's been plenty of success here defensively since we've been here of what it looks like when we're flying around, when we're playing with energy, when we're playing with excitement, and we're playing with a chip on our shoulder, as opposed to maybe a first half of a Kansas State game or some of those other games that we struggled in. Friday Night Lights, when we came out flat and didn't play well and didn't produce. So regardless of what the offense does, we want to be able to defend the field and play great defense here.
What's that other cornerback spot looking like in the last week?
A lot of competition, I think Theory Naguma and, some of those guys out there on the perimeter with Ladarius Newbold ran with the ones a little bit now. And then he had a rough night Friday night. It's been back and forth, and it'll continue to be that way. Justice Nelson struggled a little bit in the scrimmage, and then he came back and had a better practice yesterday. So I'll be curious to see how this all goes once we get our signees in here and all the DBs to be able to mix and match, see who those the best four, and really even depending on what we're seeing, who that fifth piece is at Raider.
Coach, real quick, you see the excitement that's going on around campus. I mean, you're selling out the season tickets. Just about talk about what that credits to the team right now.
Yeah, I just think this is a great football school. I mean, the fan base here is awesome. From afar and not being a part of this, coming into this, I'd heard it was big, and now having gone through a season and halfway through the spring now, it's exciting. I mean, everybody pays attention to what's going on here. They want us to have success. We've got a lot of momentum coming out of the bowl game, and we want to continue to build and for championship play and contend. And I think we're going to have a really good football team here. All the pieces aren't here yet. This thing, like I said before, defensively, this is just a shadow of what it's going to look like middle of August.
Coach, is there one position battle you're specifically keeping an eye on Saturday, or is it just kind of defensive coordinator watching everything?
Yeah, just I try to watch everything, but we've got some good battles going on everywhere. We told guys coming into the spring that all jobs were open, and we didn't care if you started games in the fall. You got to go prove yourself again, and if you win a job, keep a job. If you're taking a back seat and you're a second or third team guy, push yourself up the ladder. So a lot of good competition going on in several spots, and we got to continue to develop these guys.
The offense has showed well in the first two scrimmages. There may be a little added edge for the defense to show up Saturday and play well.
Yeah, there's always an edge. Every time we take the field, there's an edge. There should be an edge. And we've had our share of wins. Unfortunately, the fans did not see that Friday. We felt pretty good about the Midland scrimmage, to be honest with you, coming out of that. I know they moved the ball and had some. What we were disappointed in the Midland scrimmage was the red zone defense. Having some chance for some stops, get out of some drives, for some field goal block opportunities for us. With our offense, they're going to move the ball. You got to be patient. We got to be able to take the ball away when we have opportunities to take the ball away. And don't let those drives go for 7. Hold them to a field goal block opportunity for us, and try to hold them to 3.
All right, so you've got to be pretty pleased with your performance on Friday Night Lights. You're going to get back there and show the fans again on Saturday what you guys do.
Oh yeah, Friday Night Lights was a lot of fun, but we made it a point of the offense that we really want to show out on Saturday on TV in front of 15, 20,000. That's our real goal. But our defense got after us actually yesterday, so it's pretty even right now. But on Friday, we definitely won that one.
You seem to really have a good practice on Friday. What was clicking so well for you on Friday?
I think it's just like every other practice I've been going to, just trying to get better every day. And I've stayed motivated. I've stayed pretty driven since the Holiday Bowl. And I think it's just finally people got to see it.
Davis, how much easier is it for you with the verbiage and everything going from last year coming into this year? Is it kind of just like, oh, I don't even think about it anymore?
I think we're moving way faster and way more efficient as an offense than this time last year. And during the season, I feel like as an offense we're mid-season form, and that's exciting to see because it's only spring. So that's a credit to the coaches and all the players on offense getting better every day, and that's exciting about this summer because we can be a really good offense.
What are you looking forward to this on Saturday to improve the most on, or what are you hoping to get out of Saturday for the last scrimmage?
Just be perfect, but you can't do that because our defense, Coach Wall and Coach Smith got a good game plan going there probably, and just have all 11 guys fly around the ball, do their job right, and make sure I do my part because I know the receivers are going to give me yards, I know the O-line's going to block. So just do whatever I can to be successful on Saturday.
Defense won the game last year in the spring game. The offense going to make amends this year?
They won't show about it. They still talk about it. So, they won yesterday. So, it's been back and forth. But our offense is really taking advantage of the 2 open practices we've had, and hopefully we do it on Saturday.
Is DJ really kind of the guy sticking out of X right now?
That's not really my job to talk about. That's Coach Morris, Coach Kingsbury's. But yeah, I'm very excited about him because he's been working hard ever since the season ended, and that's his goal to start at X, and he's really taking advantage of that because you can see with his speed, caught a post, I believe, on Friday, a deep one, and he had a couple touchdowns in Midland. So, he's definitely the guy stepping up the most. But Devin was hurt in Midland, and he's getting back into it. And Derek Edwards practiced yesterday for the first time. So, all those guys are doing good, but DJ's the one stepping up big time.
Quick, talk about the relationship between you and your receivers, and kind of talk about how that's going on right now.
It's going really good. Bradley Marquez got to move into our house because Jason moved out yesterday. So it's going to be fun having him and me and Kenny. And then, Jakeem's obviously a great guy on and off the field. And, me and Dylan Cantrell golf a little bit. And, I have a relationship with really all of them. Devin Lauderdale, I've been kind of hanging out with him because he's a new guy coming in spring. I know how that is. And catching him underneath my wing a little bit. And, DJ's really come on. And he's really cool off the field. So, I hang out with everybody. I really try to make it known that I like to hang out with everybody. I really like everybody and meet them personally.
And that's translating to the field?
Oh, most definitely, because I know it's going off the field to have a bad practice or a little off there. And but our team does a good job of ignoring the noise outside the locker room and just coming to practice having fun. So we have a good group on that.
Talk about your excitement for the spring game coming up this Saturday.
Oh, we're excited. It's a culmination of all the hard work that we put in this spring, and just to be able to go out there and have the crowd that we're expected to have this Saturday, we're really excited about that.
I'm hearing, at least in practice, it's been pretty even offense versus defense. What are you kind of expecting this Saturday?
Yeah, I would definitely like to see the offense seen on that side of the ball, but definitely we've been competing all spring, and nobody has really ran away with it. We've definitely been competing with one another, offense and defense, and getting better on special teams as well. And that's just one of the things that we wanted to work on this spring, going into the summer, working out every day, and getting ready for fall time when it all counts.
Has the defense been reminding you guys of last year's spring game outcome, and does that give you any added incentive for this Saturday?
No, they haven't said anything about last spring game, but they definitely, day by day, there's that chatter always, offense, defense, because we compete every single day. So, kind of the last spring games in the past, but they're definitely looking forward to this one, that's for sure.
On a personal note, I guess, how is your new role? How are you adjusting to, your new position this season?
It's good. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to, try to fill the shoes that Jason Morrow, set for us here in this program, and had a great year. I'd definitely like to follow up on that, but definitely just whatever I can do to help the team. That's why I've done. I've had the many position changes that I've had, since I've been here, simply just because I'm willing to do whatever it takes for us for this program to be successful and for us to win games. And I'm excited about my new role.
Are you getting more comfortable with it? Is it getting easier with every practice, or do you still feel like you're going to need to really improve in the fall? I'm sure you will, but just kind of about your development, I guess.
Yeah, just trying to get better each and every day. There's things I can work on every single day, and things that are going to carry over into the summer and the fall. Where I'm just going to continue to work on all aspects of the game. Blocking, running routes, catching balls, things of that nature. I'm going to work on it. To the time I'm done playing football. Day by day.